This is a 1967 GTO. It's a hardtop with a 360 horse engine and a 4-speed transmission. Well, I bought this car brand new in 1966 from a dealership in Pittsfield, Haddad's Motors. That's where I was living. I ordered the car. I didn't buy it off the lot. It was kind of fun just taking out the order blank and checking off what you want. It was like customizing a car without really doing all the work. I ordered it with a 360 horse engine, which means it was the second of 3 engines offered by Pontiac. It's called a high output motor, and it's recognized by the big exhaust manifolds. When you get close to the motor, you can see them. I wanted a 4-speed because everybody wanted a 4-speed in those days. It's got a posi rear with 355s. I didn't order too many power options. There's no power steering, there's no power brakes because everybody was interested in going fast. I had the Rally 1 wheels and the red fender liners because that was the picture car for 1966. The Tiger Gold car with a black top and the red fender wells, and I kind of fell in love with it. So I wanted to duplicate that in '67. Probably the biggest disappointment for me was after paying my way through college, I worked a whole year as a teacher and I saved my money for that GTO. And when the 67s came out, I was highly disappointed when they didn't have tri-power. To live with a Pontiac without tri-power was unthinkable. I was lucky in the summer of '67 to work at this very garage where I bought the car, and I was able to buy a 66 tri-power intake off a 66 GTO that the owner wanted a 4-barrel, so I swapped them even. I kept my original 4-barrels upstairs in the attic, but I've had that tri-power on this since '67, the summer of '67, and I just love it. If you look real closely on the engine, if you look down, you can see the big exhaust manifolds. That makes the car an HO or a ram air engine. This one happens to be a HO. And you can see the 66 tri-power setup, which has all the 3 large carburetors. And it's got a fan shroud for the cooling. And it's got the hood light. Over here you can see the red fender wells. As I said before, it's strange that option only cost roughly about, I think, $14 to $20 when I bought the car. And today somebody's offered me over $2,000 for them, which is not too far away from what I paid for the car. I guess it's the rarity of it. Not too many of the cars had them. They're actually nothing more than a very thin piece of plastic covering up the metal inner fender, but for some reason I guess they bring out the color, and rarity makes cars. The inside of the car was ordered with the Rally gauges, which gave you a tachometer and oil pressure gauge and water temperature. It's got a wood steering wheel, and it's got the wood gear shift knob for the GTO in it, and also the wood grain console. And it also has an AM/FM radio.